Mott the Hoople, 4 albums down, desperately needed a stroke of luck. That stroke of luck is... which I hope you recognise, it's one of the most recognisable intros of all time, is All the Young Dudes, which was written for them by David Bowie. Now the story is, I don't know if this is true, that David Bowie offered them Suffragette City. And they either didn't like it, or David Bowie's management said, no, you're not giving that away, it's too good. And you know, Suffragette City is obviously great and it appears on Ziggy Stardust. Which would beg the question, you know, why on earth would you give away All the Young Dudes? It's probably got the chord change that has puzzled most guitarists, you know, sitting in their bedroom going, what is that chord? Because in All the Young Dudes, when you get the rundown, All the Young Dudes bit, right then, it's like, what is that next chord? And it goes from A to A minor, right? It also has this, right, into All the Young Dudes, into the descending, right? There's another way to play that, by the way, that G, C, A, D, and that is here, right? If you play the C shape, you can go. That's a great way to play it. You may recognise that from another song, but I'm not going to mention what that song is in case it gets sued. So, part 2 of the Mott saga, as it were. I'm using the album covers to sort of demonstrate. Is this All the Young Dudes? It's just, it's a fantastic record. You'd imagine it would start with dudes, but it doesn't. It starts with Sweet Jane. You know, it's the Lou Reed version that we all know on Rock and Roll Animal is an E. Mott playing. Mike Ralphs plays a beautiful, beautiful guitar solo on that. You know, it's a... So I'm in trouble remembering it there. Now if you look at this album, it starts off with Sweet Jane. It's got a song called Sucker, which had quite a long lifespan in the band. And Sucker, it's as if someone's like turned off the power in the old days of vinyl, and it's like the record just goes, and it goes straight into, and we're into All the Young Dudes. My favourite on this is a song called Jerk and Crocus, but on the other side is a song called One of the Boys, and again this kind of went somewhere else. Because One of the Boys is one of those. Right, it's got this. It's got this great chorus that goes. It also has a section that you may recognise that goes. Right? And that then went on to be another song. So as a comeback album, to put them on the map, album number 5, that is an absolute beauty. And then, I think this is the masterpiece, Mott. It's got a bigger sound, it's got a much bigger sound for me than the others. And it's only missing one thing, and I'm not sure why that was, and I'm not sure if this is fair to say it. But this starts with All the Way from Memphis. It's in A flat, right? It's not a very guitar friendly key. If it was in A, you know, it'd be a lot, it'd sit on the guitar easier, but you know, that's not the point. So it starts off with All the Way from Memphis. There are two songs I find very similar, Whiz Kid and Violence. Hymn for the Dudes, that I'll get to in a different video. And Honolulu Boogie, it's probably my favourite Mott song. A song that is miles ahead of its time, called I Wish I Was Your Mother, which finishes the album off. I'm a Cadillac is absolutely beautiful. And there's the two sort of mythologising of themselves songs, of three, the third being Do You Remember the Saturday Gigs, right? They did the Ballad of Mott the Hoople. It's a lovely, gentle song. Again, Mick Ralphs plays a beautiful guitar solo, but they also did Hymn for the Dudes, which is the one that's got... Put that bit in it. Right, we'll get to that later on. It's just a fantastic song. The reason that I said that it might be missing something is Mick Ralphs is on Roll Away the Stone, which started in B flat. Right, so if you'd put Roll Away the Stone on this album, I think it would be a real contender for rock album of the 70s. I know there's a lot of competition. You'd have, well, for me, you'd have Derringer, you'd have Lizzy's Fighting, you'd obviously have Sticky Fingers, but it would be up there with them. At this point, Mick Ralphs left the band to join Bad Company with Paul Rodgers. They had incredible success, and we're heading towards part 3 in the Ballad of Mott the Hoople.